Right, well, welcome back, everyone, to the Lands of Carrion, our Bloodlords campaign. In our last session, we finally ended our extremely long time skip, of which you as characters, I believe, are now aware, has been roughly 200 years or so. You managed to dig your way out of your cells, the drugs keeping you docile long since having worn off. And you all managed to reconnect, however changed you've been by the time that has passed, along with a new seeming ally for the moment. For
What's that supposed to mean?
You've known him for less than a day.
Not true, I've known him forever.
You think you imagined him up, I think, still. I don't know if Cajme's accepted his existence yet.
I think it fluctuates.
That checks out for Cajme. After climbing your guys' way out of the underground ruins that you had been trapped in, you found yourself on a barren, snow-covered land, far removed from anywhere you all are aware of or know as your homes. Spending a bit of time looking around, you are able to confirm that you're fairly certain you're not on Galarian. In fact, after meeting the strange, six-legged, two-mouthed, ice crystal-furred creature named Froststrider, you were able to confirm that you are no longer on your home planet. But all hope isn't necessarily lost. Froststrider did mention knowing of a ritual that would be able to send you all home to the place you've come from. However, at the moment, the only creature or location in proximity to you all that has the requisite amount of magical energy to perform the ritual is Cajme. And casting that ritual would very likely deplete all of the magic that holds Cajme together and end with her destruction.
That is not happening.
Yeah, that's not happening.
I do want to give a quick caveat from last session, because I had said that Froststrider mentioned the summer guardian of this location vanishing some 45 summers past, and Amira graciously reminded me that orbits are a thing, and 1 year here is 317 years on Galarian. Now, while it would have been entertaining to say 14,000 years have passed when you return, I did not have the sanity to do that amount of world building. So we're going to do a little retcon. And Froststrider will have instead mentioned that the Summer Guardian disappeared this past summer, however, disappeared before the end of summer, before they were supposed to vanish.
They stole my sanity, they stole the sun. Let's kill these fuckers.
Yeah. And you know what? To get everyone in the feeling of, we're somewhere where it's snowing, let's go ahead and just set a blizzard on this map. How's that sound?
Oh, I love it.
I thought you were going to start playing Mariah Carey.
No. I do not want to get demonetized.
I would quit.
Not that I'm monetized in the first place. So, you all are standing here. It is relatively late afternoon, roughly 7 p.m. You all have finished setting up your igloo. What would you like to do now, as Froststrider has just dropped this bombshell that, at least for now, sacrificing Cajme is your only way home?
Okay, so in order to get home, we have to perform this ritual, right?
That is correct.
And, okay. Sorry, I guess I should speak in character.
You don't
What
have to.
are the exact requirements of the ritual? We just need an incredible source of magic?
The source of
The-
magic is important, but the will of said source is what's also important. This ritual, unfortunately, was not designed in such a way that additional casters could participate in it. The mages from this kingdom who put it together did not wish to have others steal it or be able to hijack it in the middle of it, and so they made it so only one at a time could cast it. So unless you yourselves have the individual reserves of magic necessary, which unfortunately I do not sense from any of you, there is only one who has barely the minimums to cast it.
If you think that I'm gonna, like, murder myself so that you can steal my magic, you are out of your mind. I know this is new torture, and I'm not playing along. Everything is fine. Everything
Cashme?
is great.
Cashme? Cashme, darling. It's okay. It's okay. And Amir is sitting there hugging this fucking sword again.
Yeah, Cajme's still in sword form.
Out of character, you said his name was Longstrider?
Froststrider is at the very least what he called himself.
Okay. Froststrider, would it be possible for us to infuse our magic into the sword?
As I just described, this ritual is one that only one individual may participate in the casting of. Infusing your own magic into it will not have any impact on how it is cast.
So we can't, like, transfer our magical energy to Cashme so she doesn't have to, like, burn herself up?
Unfortunately not. That was something multitudes of mages who attempted to steal this ritual in the first place from its creators tried. And every single one of them failed.
Well, do we, or I guess, Mr. Froststrider, do you know of any sufficiently magically powerful people anywhere nearby? Can you perform the ritual without killing yourself, Mr. Froststrider?
It would not be impossible for me to perform it. However, doing so would leave this land defenseless.
I'm gonna be real and say
Previous
that I don't really care about this land, but I get the feeling that you do, so I'm not gonna force it.
My feelings
The previous casters, or do they remain?
Gone. Centuries. This kingdom, these ruins have been this way for multitudes of years now. Kingdom is long fallen. The mages who invented the spell vanished to the winds. Those that remained, at least.
Then what are you protecting this for?
I have no choice. I was created by the mages to protect their kingdom. They were betrayed by some of their other guardians that they created for the summer months. And when they left us behind.
But now that they're gone, what's the point? You would be setting yourself free if you were to help us.
It isn't about whether I wish to be free or what my feelings are in the matter. I physically cannot activate the ritual at this moment in time. I'm prevented from doing so. Additionally, by the magic that created me. I was one of the last guardians crafted by my people, and some of the additional commands implanted when they created me were far more deeply set than those in their early creations. I am not able to seek out my own destruction in any form.
Your
But
other
if we...
companion, a summer half, as it were,
Yes.
could they assist with this?
They should regenerate by the next summer, however, they are of a much less intelligent sort than myself. Stronger, 'tis true, they could very likely survive the casting of the ritual and thus would not go against their programming. But that would be a matter of if you would survive them in the first place.
Where were they last seen?
That same hole you crawled out of. They were the protector of it. They lived inside of it, eating any who came near.
Oh my god!
How
Oh
come I had a
no!
feeling? I had a
I don't
feeling.
think that flesh thing that we killed was it.
I'm gonna bet you it's Flutter.
That would be hilarious.
Froststrider, what does the Guardian look like?
It's a massive creature, far larger than myself. Elongated legs, a mutated body, mouths
never
and
mind.
eyes more than you could believe.
Nope, yep, nope, that one was it.
Above table, yes, the guardian that you all killed as workers was the Summer Guardian.
Oops.
Oh,
Good job!
Interesting. Good job, guys.
Well done.
Good job, Zark.
What?
Yeah, it was all your fault, Zark.
Yeah. Okay,
That
alright.
checks out.
Okay.
Well, you all seem tired at the very least. Perhaps it would be best to think on it over the evening. Rest, and we can discuss again tomorrow. I don't want to say there aren't any solutions that require your friend to die, but I'm not optimistic about their chances.
It's not a question of optimism. She's not dying.
Depends on her strength.
She's stronger than you'll ever know.
We'll see.
I will leave you all to your rest then. Shall return on the morrow. I know some animals that still lurk around. I will do a bit of hunting. The very least as a host I can provide is food.
Try to bring as many of them back as you can, still alive.
There will not be anything living in these lands at this time of the year. But I will do my best. Aranth and Sarian, are the two of you still on Frostriders back at this point, or have you hopped off?
Irant would be clinging to warmth, so yeah, she would still be on his back. But when he says that he is about to leave, then she'll climb off.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, Saren would have hopped off right away.
Okay. And after giving you all one last nod, which might be a bow, you're not entirely certain, Froststrider turns around and sort of lopes off into the distance, very quickly fading out of sight and beginning to blend in with the snowfall.
From the snow he came, to the snow he returned.
Don't know how long my patience will last with this.
He said that he can alter his programming by seeking his destruction willingly himself.
I said he couldn't do that.
But if it's not him seeking it out, if we ask, it would be a third party, no?
Yes,
He would
but how
still
do
have
you
to give
interpret-
approval, though.
From
Yeah,
who?
but-
They're all fucking gone.
I mean, like, we would be asking him, he would make the decision. Because it's his decision. It would be self-destruction if he said yes.
I cannot self-terminate. You must lower me. Sorry.
I smack her.
Trying to convince that creature to kill itself probably isn't going to work. Does anybody have any ideas? Aranth, has your magic come back? Sarian has
Nope.
yours?
Negatory.
I think all of Aranth's magic is innate, right?
As long as you have
Yeah.
Gale, Gale is the
Yeah.
one you prepare spells from each morning.
Right,
So,
okay.
and since Gale comes back every day, if he dies, you can prepare magic every day. Sarian requires a specific spell book to do so, which is why he cannot.
Yep.
Sarian useless. Checks
Yeah.
out.
It's nothing. I was
Wow.
gonna say it's nothing new, honestly.
Zark, check your DM.
I just
DMs.
punch people.
Less useless than the magic caster at the moment.
I
It's
mean,
because I'm a monk. I don't need gear.
they're gonna need to eat, right? And he still is half person. Just saying.
Who's half person?
Sarian.
We are not
Okay.
feeding Sarian.
Yeah, I'd
Ca-
rather
Cash.
we didn't do that.
Yes.
Well, we need to feed him. We just can't eat him.
Just a couple nibbles.
Please, no.
You'll eat from the living side of Sarian.
Yeah,
What about their
That's how that
legs?
works, right?
You don't need those.
These two are not for eating.
I hate this stream the most. Solomon, I want to wake up. I hate this stream the most. They even quibble like they're real.
Cajme, you're breaking my heart, both IRL and in character.
I think that we all think that feeding Cajme is the best idea.
Is it?
Sarian, what are we going to feed her? She's in a sword.
No. I'm saying. Never mind.
Who wants to be cuddle buddies for the igloo?
We finished the igloo, correct?
Yes. Yeah, Igloo's done.
Okay.
It's around, at this point, you're broaching like 7:30 in the afternoon. It's getting pretty late.
Okay, well. I mean, I'm pretty sure Mahari's still in pretty bad condition, but at least he has his fur.
Aranth is cuddling nobody, just so we're all on the same page.
Fair enough.
My body's
Well-
probably gonna take up a good side of the igloo.
So Amira's got Cajme in her sword form. Well. Well, everyone. Suggestions? I'm assuming those who are casters will have more knowledge of this than probably the rest of us. So, Sarian, Aranth, what do you two think of Frostrider's plan?
I mean, I'll let Aranth go first.
If there's a way that we can convince him to perhaps sacrifice himself, since the mages who made him are gone, the magic shouldn't be binding him anymore.
I'm pretty sure there's some magic that can bind even after the caster's death. I wouldn't be surprised if a mage powerful enough to do all this cast a spell like that.
I'd actually say anyone except from Solomon here could roll a recall knowledge check if they'd like.
Okay.
Even if I was allowed to roll, I would not get anything.
It's okay, these people aren't either.
Great.
We ball.
I should not have allowed Sarian, because Sarian was not there for that. Whoops.
Oh.
Well, surely he was told about it, right?
Actually, Sarian has been to Kalak Manor, so he would probably have asked questions about your front door decorations.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
How are they doing, by the way? Were they fucking destroyed?
Gone, man.
No! Princess Frederick!
Baron Wilhelm. Sarian, thinking
Yeah.
on it with your knowledge of the arcane, based off of what they described of the guardian statues they had picked up a very long time ago at this point, it sounds very similar. There is at least some likelihood that this Frost Strider is little more than an enchanted object that has been given an animated form that will last for a set period of time before returning back to its inanimate form. You would also recognize that should a creature like that be destroyed or quote-unquote killed, they would just immediately return back to their inanimate form. But
Gotcha.
that would not get rid of the magic within them.
Gotcha. I would like to point out to everybody that Sarian's not so useless now. Just want to point that out. But yeah. Info would be relayed.
So, Sarian, do you think you could put up a convincing argument to Frostrider that since he will dissipate but not be destroyed, and he will reform to perform the spell for us now?
I suppose it's possible. Can't exactly guarantee anything, but
Well, I mean, at this point, we're grasping at straws.
It's the best option we have.
Also, Aranth, a question.
Hmm.
Are you capable of, I don't know the actual spell or what it's called, I just know what it does. It disrupts magic. Are you able to do that?
Dispel magic?
I'm speaking as Mahari.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Don't mind me checking my my spell list really quick, because I don't even remember. I haven't had a need to dispel magic before, so I don't think that's something that I would know how to do.
Oh. Okay, that plan's out the window, because I was going to say, if Cajme's trapped in that sword, if you could disrupt the magic of it, maybe it would release her.
I get the feeling that the magic of the sword is far beyond any of our powers.
That is way beyond my pay grade, unfortunately.
It's just like the real Mahari, who's so dumb and so sweet. You miss him so much.
Also because I'm really excited I'm sharing this with the class.
Mahari's gonna get up and go sit next to Amira and look at the sword. He's going to say, Cajme. Cajme.
I hate this. It's almost like I can feel their warmth, and I hate this.
Uh, as Cajme continues that, Amira is just going to give Mahari like 1,000-yard stare, entirely like she has no idea how to handle Cajme when she's like this, and she's just at a complete and total loss.
Hand me the sword, please.
For a moment, Amira looks like she doesn't want to give the sword to anybody, but since it's Aranth asking, she'll give it up.
Aranth will gently take Cajme and go after her little corner of the igloo. And she kind of like gently plants the sword tip into the snow, and she's just looking in the reflection of the blade. Cajme. You're alright, dear. We will figure this out, and we will get us home.
You're prettier than her. You're not real.
What?
I can't tell if that's a compliment or an insult.
Yes.
I mean, I'm already an imaginary friend, so you might as well just go with it.
Considering the fact that most of you look like absolute garbage right now.
Well,
Yeah,
Ranth was the one taking care of herself, right?
Doing her
As much as
best
she
to.
could. I mean, her hair is like fucking ridiculously long now.
You didn't have any sharp rocks to...
I mean, yeah, but that's barbaric. Come on now.
Gale learned to be a part-time hairdresser with his claws.
That would be horrible. You know how many split ends she would have?
Try
I
chewing
didn't say
it
he
off.
was a good
That's
hairdresser.
horrible. But she would look offended for like 3 seconds and then gently smooch the flat side of the blade.
Oh, it hurts. It hurts. It hurts. I don't like this. It's so warm.
What is?
Not you.
Cajme.
Hmm.
Would you like to give me a will save at the moment?
What?
Oh, no. Right when I have to AFK, you bastard.
God damn it.
You do not have
Flanked.
to, but if you would like to see if Aranth is in any way able to break through the illusion at the moment. Would you like to use a hero point?
Oh my
Well,
god.
let me ask you this, Cajme. Do you think Aranth would get through to you if you rolled high or if you rolled low?
If I rolled high, then she would break through,
Okay.
and we'd be saved.
Wait,
I told you she'd be the one that saves us.
huh? What?
Then
No. What are you two talking about?
would you like
No.
to use a hero point here, Cajme?
Fuck, I guess. Oh, but I might need him later. No, okay. Okay, I'm putting all of my faith in the rest of you guys.
Oh, God.
Then, at the moment, Aranth does not manage to break through the illusion you've so carefully crafted around yourself, Cajme.
What happened?
Nothing.
Jericho and Kim are being mean.
No, I tried. I just thought you were going to be the one to
Trying
save
get
us.
some sleep over here.
Anything else you'd like to do in the evening, or do you all want to simply rest and let the new morning bring what it brings?
I guess just rest for now. Yeah.
I don't like how you just said that.
Good.
I hate this sword body.
For safety's sake, I think once everyone kind of finds their spot in igloo, Solomon's just gonna kind of plop his back against the opening of the igloo, both for insulation and as a kind of a guard thing, so nobody tries to sneak in.
Fair enough.
What a guy.
And I'm in the igloo, right?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
planted in
Yeah,
the,
you're in
planted
there
the
with
corner.
us.
Yeah.
Unless someone wants to like stick you in the roof of it.
Can't believe you
With
guys
a
would leave
little
me all
flag.
alone. Fucking rude.
Wow! First of all, Erant would never leave her by herself.
You did for close to 200 years.
Oh,
She
Got
didn't
you
have
there.
a choice, motherfucker.
Well, skill issue.
I was gonna say, I feel like
What's
that's more
that
of a.
supposed to mean?
It's just insult
I
to
mean,
injury
I
at
did-
that point.
I didn't leave her alone.
wow, freaking Jericho coming out with the big guns now.
I woke up today and said, emotional trauma.
Violence.
You woke up and chose violence, didn't you?
Actually, I'm not sure I woke up today, if we're being fair. I woke up
Hey, Jericho.
yesterday. Yes?
I can confirm you woke up today.
Don't gaslight him.
I wake up every day.
I'm actually not even here. I'm just a robot.
Well, that much is true.
You actually are a figment of Cajme's imagination. Fantastic.
Imaginary creatures.
Who?
Except
I'm
you're
not
all
that-
sharing this hallucination.
Yeah, that checks out.
We're a very
Inception,
close-knit family.
Alright, well, you all wake up the following morning after resting for the... Well, but before I get to that point, let's not rush ahead. Is anyone keeping a watch during the night? I know, Solomon, you're sort of guarding the igloo on the inside, but is anyone keeping watch, or are you all letting the sort of physical and mental exhaustion you've experienced for a long time now take over and everyone falls asleep?
Sarian's too paranoid to fall asleep.
Nahari would keep watch until he was forced to actually go into his period of inactivity.
Solomon just goes to sleep. He's body blocking the door. That's good enough for him.
Yeah, Erant just goes to bed.
I don't think I need a lot of sleep, if I remember correctly.
Do you use Gale as a pillow?
Gale would get pretty indignant over getting used as a pillow.
Do we still have our brain link up?
Your marriage link with Amira or your telepathic bond?
My marriage link with Amira.
That's absolutely still up.
Then I'm gonna purr like I used to when she was in bed, just in case.
Oh no, don't do this to me.
Just in case.
Amira doesn't know whether to cry or to smile, but will hold Sword Cajme close to her. Okay.
Oh, you're so warm. I wish you were real.
Jericho, can we all hear when Cajme talks?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because of my undead hunger, I only need 4 hours
You
of
do still
rest a
need
day.
8 hours of rest, but you only need to sleep for about 4 of it.
Mhm.
So, you can end up keeping about 4 hours of watch. While
Yeah.
everyone else sleeps as needed.
You know, it's very funny to me that Amira's niche is being able to, like, you know, tap into people's emotions, figure out what they want and what they need, and how she can, you know, convince them to do things and that kind of stuff. But then when her wife's doing this to her, she's just at a complete and total loss. She has no idea how to like actually be, I guess, emotionally available for someone.
If you were real and I had hands, I would play with your hair. My Amir was so afraid that people would leave her alone, and I would never leave her alone.
I know you wouldn't, Cajme. I know you wouldn't.
If swords could squint, this sword would squint.
Hey, Amira.
Yeah, Mahari.
Tell her something only you would know. That she wouldn't.
I mean, knowing what they did to us for these... Oh, that she... Okay, hold on. You want me to tell her something Amira would know, but Cajme wouldn't?
Yes.
Then how would Cajme know it's something that Amira knows?
It would have to be something believable that either happened to you or something you did in your past. Something, I don't know if you could make it outrageous or just dumb, but something that is unique to you.
What did you do that time that I was in that... when you were on the street and I went in that house and you came back with all that money? Where'd that money come from, Amira?
Well, you see, I knew a guy who knew a guy who knew the people who lived in that house and knew they would be out on vacation that day. And the guy that I knew, whose guy I knew, also had a copy of the key.
If this story ends in blowjobs, I'm just gonna kill myself.
No, it's not in blowjob. What?
You know, that is a very Cajme thing to say.
You know what would be real fucked up?
What?
If the Cajme in the sword wasn't the real Cajme.
Oh, come on!
If it was the not Cajme,
Yeah.
They're
Well,
my
okay.
bestie now.
No,
I could never do that to you.
because remember, like, because at the wedding, I'm like, when the... No, because the Cashmere that came through the door of the church, like, fucking Oh god, I hate this. I hate everything about
You're
this.
welcome.
Amira's just going to use the marriage link to talk to Cashmere quietly. Just try to comfort her. Like, she's not gonna try and convince Cashmere that she's real or anything like that, but she's just going to talk about like the good times before any of this shit happened. Just that kind of stuff.
I mean, I've got an argument that might make her stop and think.
See, there's your problem, Solomon. You think Cashmere thinks. Big
Oh, I
mistake,
mean, like-
Hateful
buddy.
Jericho.
No, you have to find the right type of logic. Like the non-logical ends up being logical to some of these people.
Well, I mean,
It's-
I have a question I could ask her, and if she gets it wrong, then Mahari will believe she's not who she says she is.
Oh, Amira totally believes this is the real Cashmere, and if you even insinuate that this isn't the real Cashmere, she will have an emotional breakdown.
Yeah,
So
that
don't
Oh,
was-
do
he's
that.
not. He wouldn't say it out loud.
That was GM Jericho coming in with that idea to be a shitter.
I know, but
Not something to actually
wait,
consider.
So is Kashmir saying that she doesn't believe that she is real?
Doesn't believe we're
No, I
real.
believe I'm real and stuck in a sword. I don't believe any of you are real. I think this is just some new kind of torture to try to get me to give up the rest of my memories. And I refuse.
Pinch a mirror, see if she reacts.
what?
See, she felt that, so it's real.
Don't touch my wife!
Aha! You admit she's your real wife.
I see where this is going.
If she's not real,
Cashme?
then that's not your wife. But she is. You felt that she is real, so therefore.
Just don't touch her anymore, okay?
Hey, Cashme.
Yes.
I need my ears scratched.
She stabbed my hand.
No, that was a Mira that stabbed your hand. Wait.
Yeah, you're the one he pinched.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mahari, were you asking Amira to scratch your ears, or were you asking Cajme to scratch your ears?
Cashme.
Okay.
Because she's the only one who's ever done it.
I think Cajme short-circuited.
Amira will, like, try and lift Sword Cajme up and, like, try to scratch Mahari's ears, like, gently without cutting him.
Oh, this is the worst, Dreamy. Oh, you're so soft and warm.
I have a tail now, Cashme. Look. And then Mahari will bring his tail around and wrap it around the sword.
Oh, it looks so good! Oh, he's so handsome!
Cashme,
Yes?
would you give me another will save, please?
I have an idea if this doesn't work.
Would you like to hero point this roll?
Oh my god.
No, I
This
still have
is the
faith.
worst.
Okay. Amira,
Uh-huh.
would you roll an attack roll for me, please?
What? Okay.
Do you have a rapier in your inventory at the moment?
No, but I can give myself one.
Please do so. And make the attack with that.
Okay.
My AC's 23.
Thank you, Mahari.
You're welcome.
Holy shit! I'm sorry, Mahari!
Why is it done with your intelligence?
Because
Well,
I'm an
she's smart.
investigator.
Technically,
that
it
was
would
only-
be intelligence at the moment because you are not investigating Mahari as a lead. So it would use your dex at the moment.
That's probably a +3, so it's still a crit.
It's a nat 20.
Yeah, it's a 20.
So as long as it hits, it crits.
Bye, Tail. It was nice having you.
No, you don't cut the tail off or anything, but as you're kind of like trying to very carefully scratch Mahari, like behind Mahari's ear with the sword, and he just wraps his tail around it. It's gentle, but at the same time, it's not something you were expecting, Amira, and so your movement becomes a bit awkward for a moment with the sword. Poking it a little bit in the wrong direction, and Mahari, I hope you were planning on getting a new earring when you came back.
Mahari, I'm sorry.
A new earring?
Yeah, you got a hole in your ear now.
You got
in
your
my
ears
picture?
pierced.
But like on the top, like around this area or so, Cajme,
Yes?
as you get stabbed through Mahari's ear,
I'm gonna yell at Amira, cause reflexes are still a thing. And I'm gonna be a little fucking mean. I can't believe you stabbed my fucking friend, and also me.
I'm sorry. I just didn't expect him to wrap.
as this happens, Cajme, you feel warm blood begin to run down the blade. Not a lot, just a little.
When Mahari's ear gets... Oh, sorry, Jericho.
No, go ahead.
Oh. When Mahari feels his ear get cut by the blade that he knows is Cajme, he's going to let out a small whimper.
Oh no, that's so mean.
What did you do? What did you do? Oh my god, why are you here? Why you cannot be here? Oh my god, what did you do?
I'm sorry, Cajme. It was an what? Cajme, are you okay?
Are you real?
In the last 200 years, Cajme, not once have you ever felt any physical sensation.
Oh god.
Well, I gotta tell you, I fucking felt that.
But you felt this. And it felt real.
As earnestly as a sword can, with her whole heart open, trying to hold herself from hope, but also being filled with actual real hope for the first time in a very, very, very long time, I am gonna ask Amira if she's real.
I'm real, Cajme. It's me. It's Amira. Your one and only wife.
I
All right.
don't understand how this is possible. How did you get here? Why are you here? Why did you do this? Don't. Oh no.
Solomon's gonna stand up at this point. All right, that's it. And he's gonna go over. And can I attempt to do like the Mulan Chimpo thing, where he just kind of pulls everyone together in just a giant group hug with the sword in the middle?
As you do so, was someone else going to say something there?
No, I was just gonna react as a ram. Just like, what, why are you touching me? Get the fuck off of me! I don't do hugs.
You're doing one right
Do
now.
it.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
you're
You
doing
do
one
now.
around.
Ugh.
Amira, as you're being pulled into this hug,
Mm-hmm.
doing your best to keep the blade from stabbing anyone again.
Yeah, of course.
You notice the Mahari's blood that was on it seemingly be absorbed into the blade itself. And the exact pattern the blood took down the edge of the blade
Mm-hmm.
is now replaced by a crack.
There's a crack in the blade.
Mm-hmm.
Quick, everybody, bleed all over Cashman. Just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm
Wow.
kidding. Don't do that.
Wait, you guys, I have an idea. What if we use the warmth from Amira's body and like she puts the sword like on her chest and then Aranth comes and lays on top of it? I mean, just for safety, just for good measure.
Cajme, if you wanted a threesome, you could have just asked.
Oh my god, you are real.
I am not joining a polyamorous relationship.
No one asked you to. God.
Was that big guy? I don't think anybody would want you to. No offense.
Hey, you guys,
Anyway.
you guys, oh my god, are you real? To Solomon, because I obviously believe that you are not this entire time.
Oh my god!
Now the question is, do I gaslight her?
Yes.
Please do not
Absolutely.
gaslight my wife.
No, don't do that.
I have a +1 in deception. I'm not pulling that off.
I feel like the lower you roll against Cajme, the better you do, though. The reverse psychology still applies.
That
do
is
we
true.
want to? That
She's
could
pretty
be
that
funny.
would do.
Ask through it. Just very sarcastically says, "No, of course not."
The sarcasm is real.
Cajme, I don't think he's real.
I'm sorry that I said all those really mean things to you. I didn't mean any of it. I swear, I really. Oh my god, you're a pervert.
Jericho, did Mahari
I'm
notice?
so confused at this point.
What were you saying, Mahari?
Did he notice the sword crack where his blood was?
Absolutely.
Amira is actually gonna try to recall knowledge. Like,
Best of luck to you.
yeah. I mean,
You've
I'm
got
more
no
like,
fucking clue, man.
okay.
Shit's fucked in all the wrong ways.
Hey, Amira.
Yeah.
Just so we can cross this off the checklist, should I allow more of my blood to go onto the blade to see if it'll crack further?
Let me be the one to do this, please. And Amira will kind of like tear her wrist open partially with her fangs and pour some more of the blood onto Cajme.
Interesting. I want to ask for a roll here.
Okay.
Amira,
Uh-huh.
what role do you think would be most pertinent for getting your feelings across to Cajme?
I mean, this isn't just because it's my best skill, but I think diplomacy seems reasonable.
I think that is a
I was
fair choice.
I was
Please
gonna say
roll
I
me
think diplomacy.
Okay. I'm gonna use super taster so that I lick the sword. No.
My girl.
I feel like I
Um,
shouldn't be watching this.
Okay.
Damn.
As your blood sinks down the length of the sword, another long crack appears down the edge. Cajme, would you do me a favor? What's your favorite color?
Huh?
What color light emits from this crack in the blade?
Shiny. Like that color of iridescence. That kind of periwinkle, almost
The
lavender,
opalescent?
green. Yeah,
Sure.
shiny.
As this colorful light begins to fill the igloo from the crack in the sword, with the sound of shattering glass, the blade of the sword in your hand
No.
explodes.
No. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh
What the
shit!
fuck? What's happening?
We're really doing this in enclosed space? Really?
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Amira, don't apologize. We didn't know what would happen.
Hold somebody down.
I'm apologizing to Cajme more than anybody, really, but. Okay. Is the blade just fucking gone?
The blade is
Is-
gone.
Okay. Cajme, I guess Amira will try to communicate over the wife line.
Oh my god. Don't get off. But also your knee is in my back.
What? Huh?
Bahara's gonna look down at the ground. Is Amira indeed kneeling on Cajme's back?
Amira's kneeling on the snow at the moment.
Cajme, where are you?
I'm under your
You cut out under what?
love. But also get off
I was
of
gonna
me.
say that cut off.
I mean,
that
not
cut
all
off
the way
at
off, just a little bit off. Your love.
Oh, okay.
That cut off at the perfect moment.
It really did.
Yeah, it-
Amira's gonna kind of like sidle back, desperately looking around for Cajme.
Well, good job, Amira. You broke her.
No, I can still hear her. I just don't.
I'm gonna sit up and try to grab her face.
Huh?
Rising
Just gonna go back to
out
my
of
spot
the
at the
snow,
door.
incorporeal. Cajme's eyes meet yours, Amira. She cups your face in her hands.
I think what's gonna happen is that Amira's gonna be like shocked and stunned for a moment, and then she'll like reach up to grab Kashmi's hand, and obviously Kashmi's a ghost, so she can't like fully grab onto it. But I always like to imagine it's kind of like she can still feel Kashmi, even if she, and realizing that it is Cajme and that she's actually got her wife's quote-unquote physical form back now, Amira's just gonna break down, like, sobbing desperately to herself, which is something I don't think anybody except maybe Cajme would have ever seen before. Definitely not Aranth or Mahari or Sarian. But she's, like, full-on sobbing.
Well, Kashmi's gonna wrap you up in the biggest nothing hug ever since I'm a ghost.
I thought I lost you. I thought I'd never see you again. I'm so glad.
I told you I would never leave you. I will never leave you.
And Amira just wraps her arms around Kashmi's waist and just like sobs incoherently.
Oh great, more crying.
Won't be the last time.
Come on, gentlemen. Let
just
them have their
peeps out.
reunion.
Fucking
my God.
Aranth just like chucks a snowball at Sarian when he says that. Shut up.
Stick his
Kashmi's
tongue
gonna have
out
the
at it.
biggest smile at this. This is my favorite thing. I'll
Snowball?
probably say something. No, something about this little love. This. Ooh.
Uh-oh. What?
What is that rhyme about people kissing when we were kids? The KISSING.
First comes love, first comes marriage.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Second,
saying.
Baby in the
Baby
baby,
in the baby
carriage.
carriage.
Yeah.
Well, that's just a little insensitive, don't you think?
I'm gonna stick my tongue out at you.
I can't have children, Cajme. And then she just smiles.
Vampires can have children. That's how Dampier come around, isn't it?
Well, it's
They took all her other organs. You don't
process.
know.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think about that one.
Oh,
What are we not thinking about?
I didn't think about that either.
Don't ask.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That is
it's,
immediately what Kashmi is going to assume,
She's
and that
gonna,
she
like-
has, like, the first time after 200 years seeing you, immediately stepped in it and feels so shitty.
She's kind of like look at Sarian with wide eyes.
What?
You're pulling out from now on.
I'm what?
You heard me. And she's just gonna go mind her business in the snow.
Oh,
He's just visibly stunned and slightly hurt.
Catch me.
Yes.
Can
I'm
I
gonna
get
reach
those
over and give you
tears
so many
every time?
scrunchions right now. So many. Just two-handing it. Right up there. Bloodiness. Not in any way touching me because I'm a ghost, but like, if I had hands, it would be all over me. All up in your ears.
And the wound
And you
very
just
quickly
see his-
heals.
And you see for the first time his tail thumping up and down in the snow. He truly is a dog now.
I feel like a fifth or sixth wheel at this point.
Yeah. No, welcome.
There's
Welcome
two
to the
couples and a
party.
dog in this party before you got here.
I'm the twice removed uncle, I guess. I don't know.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez.
You're the friend
you, it
group's
was a
best
bird.
friend.
Amira will actually come over.
How
to-
does that equate to a pervert? What kind of family do you have?
You don't
Amir-
know.
Do we need to talk?
No, it's just a big old fucked up happy family.
Amira will come over to Solomon when she's done. You know, I have to wonder: can vampires produce tears? Because, like, I don't know. I'm not going to ask too many
We're gonna
questions
say
about vampire
yes
biology.
because I want tears.
It's
And they're
it's
made
magic.
of blood.
No.
It depends on if
Um,
we're going off a Twilight or not.
It's just ugly crying all around.
Amira is gonna come over to Solomon when she's done crying, as Cajme's focused on like ruffling up Bahari. She's gonna have like a real serious look on her face. Just go, thank you for keeping Cajme company for so long. You generally don't know how much it means to me that she did that for her.
Didn't really have a choice, but she helped me as well.
See, it wasn't that terrible. Look at us. Admitting
I'm
our
being
feelings.
generous.
So, I mean, it's just a big emotion that I'm sure it's the first time you've ever felt, so I'm proud of you for letting that air out in front of complete strangers.
Do you
Well
have
done.
any idea what it's like hearing somebody rant about the color purple for 5 years straight?
How do you think we felt? Come on now. Come off of it.
Yeah, we have to deal with it every day, so, you know.
You dealt with it by choice. I was in a cage.
You think I did that by choice? Come on now.
Yet you still traveled with her.
You get used to it.
Yeah, you do.
You guys,
I mean-
you're already fighting with him. He is part of the family.
Oh god.
Sarian will
I mean-
lean forward and whisper under his breath, "Leave now while you have the chance."
Oh, shut your mouth.
What?
That's what we're trying to figure out, you dunce.
It is still in the middle of the night. This is happening before you all actually fall asleep, by the way.
Yeah. Well, no,
This
it's
is like-
well, when you go camping and like the fucking gremlin energy just always comes out whenever you're camping.
I was gonna say it's like a sleepover where nobody actually goes to sleep right away. There's always like the last minute talking and everything just under the breath.
All right. Well. Anyone else have anything they'd like to do or talk about, or are you all just going to bask in each other's presence as you sleep for the night?
Mahari's
Um,
going to ask. He's getting his ear scratches, so he's content. For now.
Oh, we're getting out of here tomorrow.
We're gonna get out of here and we're gonna kill so many people.
Yeah, but let's first start with that big old guy.
Absolutely.
Before we kill them, we're going to need to draw it out.
What are we going after now?
Which one
Uh,
in specific? Because we have quite a lot of people on our list.
Well, first we have to get back to home, because this is not home.
There's anything even left of it.
There's not.
Well,
Shut up, we don't know that!
That's
Well, I
just your
mean,
inner
Amir-
thoughts speaking.
I mean, Amira did send Lixil away when everything went to the Nine Hells. So, I'm
Wait.
just-
And then
Yeah.
Cajme brought her back and got her murdered. Thanks.
Question: does Cajme still think Solomon's imaginary, or does she think he's real at this point? Just for clarification.
If we're being completely honest, Cajme is like 80% that you're real, but like a lot of stuff for her feels real, like all the time. Even not like before the 200 years. So, I mean, I don't think it really at that point matters. You're real enough.
Just for running jokes down the road.
But yeah, I think for the first time in, a solid 2 centuries, Amira is happy. content. What's the rest of the meme? Like, content in her own lane, whatever, or
Unbothered.
yeah, unbothered,
that.
moisturized.
Oh, by the way,
Burden.
I just want to tell everybody we made a huge mistake.
What's that?
How do you mean?
Yeah, what's our
We
mistake?
we think everything is fine now.
Who said that?
You got
What happened the
Cajme
last time?
happy. You got Cajme back. Just bask in your happiness before I come and ruin it, okay? Don't ruin it for people,
Let us have
Mahari.
one
Yeah,
night.
but that's what we live for, is you ruining our fun.
Yeah, and we'll get there when we get there. Let everyone have their happy
Don't make me
moments
turn
when
this
they get
campaign.
it.
Don't make me turn this campaign around.
Oh my god, tell me everything. And then I'm gonna see the shadow across all of your faces, and I'm gonna immediately say, "Okay, tell me nothing."
Yeah, like there's
Alright.
not much.
The immediate trepidation in everyone's face, and the Cajme is just like, you know what? Never mind.
No.
Not much to tell. We've been trapped for so long.
Hey, Cajme. Look at my forehead.
Where'd it go?
It's gone.
But where did it go? Because things like that don't just go.
A voice took it away.
He worships a different weird god now.
Do you like it? Does it feel good? Are you happy?
For now, yes.
More scrunchions.
More tail thumping.
I'll grab his face and give him a little kiss on his snoot. And I'm gonna tell him I'm so glad he's happy.
Solomon just gonna turn his back and just go to sleep by the entrance again.
You don't understand, Solomon. He deserves to be happy more than most. More than you.
I'm not judging. I'm just tired of all this crying. I want to sleep.
Kind of sounds like you're judging, not gonna lie.
Let him judge. He's not used to all the mushy gushy bleh stuff, you know?
And at that, I'm gonna run over and hug Syrian because nobody like wet blankets like Syrian wet blankets, but like kind of sexy. It's very uncomfortable.
He's
Oh, it's just now getting uncomfortable?
he's mildly disturbed with his arms just stretched out to the sides, like, I don't know what to do. Somebody do something, please. Just
You
I
have
don't
the
know.
audacity to be offended by me telling you to pull out so I can't have any fucking children.
Yeah,
Look at you.
We're not talking about that. Just get Cajme off. This feels oddly normal for. Yeah, no, I don't like it. Just get her off.
I'm gonna lick your face.
Oh, he just he slowly stretches his face to the side. Please, do not do that. Please.
Even Solomon's
Mahari-
chuckling at this.
Mahari will go up and try to take some pity on Sarian and try to wrap his tail around Cashme's waist and try to pull her off.
It just goes through her.
Ah.
Oh, weird.
This is the only-
Oops.
Guess who's the only one with magic hands?
All right. I'm gonna go love my wife. But as I make the circle back, I'm gonna give her the biggest like running, you know, that slow motion fields of, you know,
The
whatever.
Baywatch run.
Yes, straight up Baywatch run into her, and then like ghost tackle.
Is the music gonna play too? The fancy music?
Absolutely.
Cashme like dives for a hug and just dives through you, Aranth.
It's
And
the thought that counts, darling.
Cashme, as you go through, yep, that heart's still a crystal.
Never mind. I've never been so glad to see somebody and so angry to see somebody in my whole life. What are you... Bring it in.
To Aranth?
Yep.
She hugs Cajme anyway.
I'm gonna slowly kind of drag Aranth over to Amira and pull Amira in.
Amira
It's just
will.
gonna be a whole night of group hugs, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Listen, we have been wrapped away from each other for 200 years now.
Their honeymoon was emotional torture.
Yes.
We love to see it.
Go for it. I just think it's funny.
You just don't know because you're a robot and you don't have a body to keep warm. We're just trying
Wow.
to keep warm. Stop being a Debbie Downer.
This is out of character.
Poor guy.
All right. Any last things people would like to do before resting for the night? Or is everyone good to take their rest?
I retch from the mushiness.
He has
Absolutely.
become sickened.
Sickened too.
You gross feelings! Yeah!
Please stop. Please.
Good to know
There's
that's how I
feelings, and
emotionally
then there's
traumatized
just-
Solomon. Noting that down for future reference.
There's affection, and then there's just straight up, like, cavity.
Alright, well, you guys go ahead and take your rest after this. All of you eventually settling down and sleeping for what little bit of true sleep you all need each night. And you may take your long rest before waking up in the morning. Granted, most of you still kind of just wake up in the middle of the night, but just have a relatively chill last few hours before, as you eventually move away from the door, Solomon, you notice that the snow seems to have stopped falling, and there is a small amount of light permeating the land outside the igloo.
So I'll head outside and take a look.
It's peaceful. Aside from the ruins around you, it's mostly just white as far as you can see.
When you said ruins, I thought it was gonna be like some mega twist like you usually do.
No, it's just like the few broken walls still of the ruins you guys found yourselves in yesterday. You have a little bit of a better look at them now, and it definitely appears to be the ruins of some keep or castle from very, very long ago. That barely small sections of it are still standing here and there.
Can I pull a Shrek and just roll a big snowball in front of the door?
Sure. Everyone's up at the same time as you, so the rest of you are like getting ready as you watch Solomon just start rolling a snowball in front, like gradually towards the front entrance of the igloo.
I'm gonna walk through the igloo and go help him, because I think we're making a snowman.
This is for those who don't want to. This is for those who don't want to hustle.
Mahari's gonna exit the igloo and see if he can't see Frost Strider on the horizon.
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
Taking a look around at the moment, you do not see Frost Strider.
Okay. Definitely not Mahari's strong suit.
Mahari, I should also mention, you're standing outside right now, are you not?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, Fort's safe.
Oh, the sun.
You feel fine.
Well, conceivably, if we're in the winter of this planet, then we must be really, really far away from the sun.
Yeah.
Because it's got that odd orbit going on.
Yes, you guys are extremely far from the sun at the moment.
So is it like uncomfortable or is it fine?
It's like being constantly itchy a little bit,
Oh, I hate it.
but
Oh,
at
that's
the end of the
gonna
day,
suck for him.
it's not painful in any way. You aren't slowed or anything by the light. It's just
Uncomfortable.
it's a feeling you can't quite get rid of.
Like when you wear uncomfortable clothes and you can feel them all day.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Yeah, that sucks.
Thank you, Amira. I'll be honest, not something I thought about before today. Not something I really wanted to think about today.
No,
either. I don't
Welcome
think
to
it's pertinent.
Bloodlords,
Yeah,
where we dive into the deeper side of Pathfinder.
Yeah, I know, right?
Thank you for making me write lore on this sort of thing. It's
course.
exactly what I wanted to do. A little while after you all get up in the morning, though, and are sort of outside, those of you who are doing your daily prep to prep your magic as you need to, the rest just sort of getting ready for the day, going over what you have available to you. Eventually, Froststrider does just kind of materialize, like 20 feet away. None of you ever really see him approaching. Just, he's there all of a sudden. And kind of dangling from one of his mouths is this massive piece of, like, charred, goopy flesh.
Ooh.
And he just kind of, like, drops it on the ground. I see you all seem to have rested as well as you could.
I'm gonna wave him finger guns.
He just nods at you.
I thought I had escaped the prison. Turns out I found out I'm in hell.
Believe me, hell is a much worse place than this planet.
I wasn't talking about the planet.
Well,
You'll get used to it.
I
We
apologize
could
that
leave you here.
you roll up a new character, Solomon.
Good luck. I'm bringing you guys with me.
I apologize if this might not be to any of your tastings, but this is the only flesh and mild amount of blood that can be found in this region this time of year.
We ate Mahari's cooking. This is great.
Damn.
Got him.
I'm gonna give you a little elbow, like I'm joking.
Yeah, Mahari's gonna be retraining that.
She's not joking.
Or no.
Well, have you had any more time to think about your predicament and come to a decision?
I think the predicament's changed a little bit.
Mr. Froststrider, you said that you possess the capability to perform the ritual to take us back to Golarion. Is that correct?
That is correct.
And the reason that you can't do it is because you believe that doing so would result in your destruction. Correct? And you cannot act in a way that would lead to your destruction.
Correct. I am not capable of physically sacrificing my form in order to cast this magic as is required.
Honestly, what kind of wizard makes a teleportation ritual where they have to sacrifice themselves to cast it?
Wizards that have an abundance of additional physical forms that they can inhabit after losing
Makes
one.
sense.
It is a good prison.
So, what if we told you that we figured out that you're the sort of creature that even if your physical form, something happens to it, you actually get to come back a little while later? Like, have you ever been, like, destroyed or killed by anything
I am
in your...
quite aware of how my existence operates.
So that's not a loophole we can use?
Well, you're close. Do you think you're strong enough that you could destroy my physical body yourselves?
Amira looks at the fact that her equipment currently amounts to some rags and some rocks. And, well, the Cajme sword is gone now, so she doesn't even have that.
Correct.
If you get us some equipment, we could.
That I cannot do. However, I can attract others that would be able to do the destruction of my body. But that will leave us a very limited time frame in which I am able to cast the spell before those creatures attempt to destroy the totem that makes up my true existence. Should that totem be destroyed, I will not be able to return after that, nor will the magic continue.
So...
If you are not confident in destroying me, we can go down that route. It will just be riskier.
Wait, so the plan is to lure somebody here with the power and then have them do it?
The magical energy
Yeah, I'm lost.
is... That form you ate earlier, there are many of it around, and they operate off of a desire to consume residual magic energy. Mine, to be exact. It's part of how I'm designed to keep this region safe, is the magical energy, my unique signature, you could call it, draws creatures towards me. I can unleash some to draw the creatures towards me, and they will destroy my body if I do not fight back. Once my body is destroyed and I am returned to my totem, the magic can be activated using me. We will only have a limited amount of time, though, unless you can keep my totem form safe from these creatures that would destroy me. Because if they fully consume the magic of the ritual as I am activating it, it will fail.
Elm is gonna crack his knuckles. Finally, something I can do.
What kind of creatures are these?
Undead. Abominations of the winter. The remnant souls who could not pass on and still inhabit, well, piles of flesh is the best way to describe them.
So when you say that we have to destroy your physical form, like, can you stand there and let us beat the crap out of you, or are you gonna have to do that thing where you have to fight back?
I can stand here and let you beat me up.
Looks over to Solomon.
Nothing in my
Think you-
creation forces me to fight back. I just
Think
do
you
not
can,
directly end my own existence.
Think that you can beat up a weird dog that's just standing there, Solomon?
Why would I want to beat up your companion?
No, the
a
other
spirit of the
weird
world.
dog.
Oh, right.
If that is what's needed. This is the plan we're going with? Just final check?
Yep.
Yeah,
Shoot 'em up.
apparently that's we're gonna sit there and beat this guy up
Just kill him
until
until he
his
dies.
yeah,
Until he becomes
kill
a
him
totem.
until he dies.
Okay. So guess I'll saunter over and just start walloping.
Yeah. There's no need to do any real rolls here, because he's not fighting back or anything. So, as you...
There's just blood and debris falling everywhere, just like as the camera cuts away.
Pretty much. And after a minute or two of this destruction, eventually the physical form fades. All the blood sort of vanishes from the snow surrounding you. The flecks of ice crystal fur just kind of vanish. And what's left is a statue. About the same size as any one of you, but a statue of that same wolf just kind of sitting there. And you will watch as a swirling vortex of green energy begins to emanate from around the statue.
I have to ask, did we want to do this here, or should we have done this closer to the site?
Too late now.
Yeah, we're in this now.
Yeah.
Alright. I guess I'll both use perception and just motion sense in case these have some weird invisibility or camouflage to make sure nothing can really
Sure.
or nothing tries to get at him.
Motion sense?
It's 30 feet. It's 30 feet. It's not super far, but
Okay.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, hey, I know this map.
I know that wolf.
So do I.
Yeah.
I know both of them.
Look, man, I couldn't find or get artwork of the actual wolf, okay? Because
No, I like it, I
came
like
up
it.
with, so I went with this art instead. The Primeval Wolf from the Dark Archive. Great artwork.
I'm a fan.
As this
Okay.
ritual begins, the energy begins to pick up and become this greater and greater whirlwind around each of you all, causing what few clothes you have to sort of flutter in this non-existent but magical breeze, almost pulling you in towards the statue itself. I know Solomon is keeping an eye out. What are the rest of you doing?
Mahari's also going to be keeping an eye out.
Yeah. Can I pick up a sharp rock that I can use mechanically as a dagger?
I believe you picked one up yesterday already.
Okay, yeah. I just wanted
Yeah, I pulled it out of my hand.
to. Yeah, then Amira will just kind of stand guard, looking for any threats that might come.
Okay.
Also, I wanted to ask, just for mechanic reasons, when he was killing this thing, he went into his stance. Would I still be in the stance, or do I have to reset that?
Technically, no, because you cannot be in a stance outside of an encounter. And this will be a while at the very least that this ritual takes place for. Rituals are not fast-acting magic.
Okay, just wanted to check.
So. Alright. What about the rest of you? So we've got Solomon keeping watch, Amira with a rock keeping watch.
Mahari also keeping watch.
Sarian, I guess, also keeping watch.
All right.
I don't suppose we have any traps.
And
You
we
guys
got
have
thirst traps.
No, shut up.
Sorry.
You guys have nothing.
I guess Arant's gonna be the lone scout up in front of everybody.
Because that's not gonna go terribly wrong.
Rand, pull back a little bit. Get behind the tanks.
How do you know which direction they're coming from? They could be going in front of us by trying to get behind us.
She will hide behind a rock because that just seems logical.
Will you do me a big favor and hide on the inside of the rock instead of on the outside? Just for safety. Thank you.
All right. Those of you who are keeping watch, please give me a perception check.
As Amira is standing watch there with Cajme, she'll go ahead and hold Cajme's hand, and while looking around, we'll just kind of start talking like, we're gonna go back to Grey Dirge, and I'm going to buy you so many things. We're gonna get you a bunch of nice dresses, and it's gonna be wonderful.
I'm gonna buy you so many people to eat. And then I'm gonna get money.
There's a sentence.
And I'm
So,
gonna fill the bed with the money, and I'm gonna, the money.
Sarian, realizing that he's of not much use as a caster, he's gonna, flex his hands out a little bit and look around a little nervously, and look over at Amira and go, "Hey, can you, get Aranth to stand with you and just not look my way this entire time we're here?" Please.
Mahari's gonna turn and look at him.
Just do me the favor, please. I know she's not gonna like what I'm about to do.
What the fuck?
Sarian, what are you doing?
Shush.
Oh no!
Oh. Okay.
Oh,
I'll
no.
shush.
Just yeah.
I'll
Aranth,
shush.
What's the problem? What?
No,
No,
just Aranth, my dear. Just go stand with them. It's
What?
fine.
What is this? Do you want the women just to stand together? That what?
No, just please.
I need to hold your hand. I have two
Yeah,
hands.
you're gonna need it. Trust me. Yeah, no.
Fine.
I've waited so long to have hands. You gotta hold them.
Fine.
And Sarian's gonna awkwardly try to step out of sight, knowing that she's not gonna like what happens, and then he's just gonna just do the
Oh
thing.
god, what's he about to do?
Mahari's gonna watch him, and as he's doing his thing, he's just gonna be like, "Do you know how long I've kept my mouth shut?"
Yeah, shush.
Fine.
And he has a hybrid shape, so he's partially humanoid.
You're still a featherweight.
Does Aranth look over?
Right.
I'm gonna let go of her hand and put my hand over her eyes.
You can see
it's
right
still a
in
ghost
Cashman's
hand, yeah.
eyes.
Yeah, no. Yeah, we'll talk about it later. Don't worry about it. Just yeah.
Bet the fuck we
Yeah,
will.
yeah. Just yeah.
Hey, wait, does that mean he still has to pull out?
He's gonna be doing a whole.
I don't think he's going to be able to go in now that this is revealed.
Yeah, I don't.
Let alone pull out.
Cashme, I don't think he's worried about that at the moment.
Can we just
yeah, me
not,
neither.
just not talk about this and focus on the task at hand, please? Thank you.
Yes. I still say you should have told her sooner.
Yeah, shush.
How long were you two in a relationship for, and you never knew he's Spider-Man?
And guess what? This is why I didn't say anything. Gosh. People act like I'm not a living creature.
Oliver just gives him a look.
Mahar, where do you think you were moving there?
Huh?
Where do you think you were moving there? It was not your turn in initiative.
Huh?
I didn't realize initiative started.
When
Yeah.
did this
Oh.
happen?
I guess that's
Yeah,
what the
we never
perception
rolled.
checks are for.
Oh my
Did you
god.
not,
Oh, yeah,
did you not
that's
notice
true.
we popped up on a tracker?
As I was saying, I guess that's what the perception
Perception
checks are for.
Oh yeah.
Oh fuck! I
Am
didn't
I the
even
only-
roll. Hold up.
I
Oh,
rolled for you,
damn.
Aranth, don't worry about it.
Oh, okay, thank
Am I,
you.
am I the only one who noticed the initiative highlight and then automatically pulled up the tracker?
Look,
just in
man, I was
case?
hoping you wouldn't notice that, okay? I think I did a pretty good job about only 1 or 2 people noticing it.
Well, that's why I didn't say anything. I didn't want to ruin it.
As you all are standing around bantering for probably close to 2 hours, as this vortex of magic just begins to slowly grow more and more intense around you, the almost what feels almost like a gravitational pull beginning to grow in strength and size around you all towards the center of the statue. Amira, you're the first to notice what looks to... Honestly, I'm just going to show you the artwork of it.
Oh God.
Piles
I hate it.
of rotten flesh
I hate it.
begin to claw their way out of the snow and begin making their way towards the vortex of energy.
Yep. Our friends are here.
What would
Everyone,
you like to do, Amira?
focus up.
It's like a weird anthill.
Amira's actually going to delay for now. No, because she's smart. She's going to recall knowledge on this thing.
Okay. Trying to figure out just what it is.
Yeah.
Best you can tell, it's exactly what Froststrider described it to be. Remnant souls of some ancient civilization possessing just piles of flesh and fat, hoping to feed on magical energy.
Mm.
This is not something you've ever dealt with before, not a creature you've seen, and you're still in a place that is unfamiliar to you, so...
Yeah, I'm not really about to run up to it and start hitting it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and recall knowledge
Again?
a couple more times. Yeah.
Sure.
Anything from that one?
Unfortunately not.
Okay. Third one.
Give him 2 more chances to lie to you.
Taking this full time to focus in on this creature and think about what it could possibly be, you begin to recognize the sort of signature of magical energy that seems to be contained within this rotten flesh. These aren't just residual souls who are unable to move on. These were very likely souls who committed unspeakable acts upon their family, their friends, their people, and have been cursed to remain in this land.
Brutal.
And this magical energy that they're attempting to feed off of is what sustains them. And they will single-mindedly target it and consume it.
Metal.
That will bring us to this one's turn. It is going to use 1 action to stride. And then with its second and third action, it is going to begin devouring the energy of the ritual. So let's see. I'm going to be rolling these dice physically, because I'm spiteful. So instead of doing it
Get that, a
physically,
nat
I'm
20.
going to do it... I did roll a nat 20. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll these blind in the server. So since I am recording this, people can see what is rolled. I would like people to be able to see, but I'm going to do these blind. The first attack is a hit. Okay. The second attack is a miss. So it begins to devour the energy of this ritual, and you all will be able to check the progress of this ritual by seeing the health of the Winterwolf token effectively. So at the moment, barely injured. But as it gets lower, you effectively need to keep this thing alive for a certain amount of time for the ritual to succeed.
Makes sense.
Unfortunately, Frostrider never told you how long it would take for the ritual to succeed.
Nope.
Mahari, you're up.
Mahari will turn to Solomon and basically say, take the one over there, I'll take this one. He's going to strike.
I couldn't see which one you were pointing at. You want me to take the one closest over here?
Yeah. Mahari's going to stride. Oh, he does have 30 feet because he's not wearing his armor.
Hot dog, look
And-
at that.
And he's going to attempt a... Oop, did it not? There it is. He's going to attempt to grapple.
Go for it. Trying to hold it in place. Smart choice.
And is there a grapple button?
Basic action macros.
There we go.
What I'm going to be relying on for this fight.
That is not a
Failure.
success. You do have hero points.
Yeah, I'm going to use a hero point on that one.
Go for it. Very nicely
That was almost a
done.
one.
With that, you just sort of wrap your arms, which kind of sink into this. The flesh feels almost gelatinous in your grip. But you manage to do your best to hold it in place and prevent it from moving.
Okay, and then I'm going to... I'll try to hit it with my tail.
Okay.
Yeah, that ain't gonna hit.
Unfortunately,
But that
no.
That will end my turn.
All right. That will bring us to Solomon's turn.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and use Ravenous Charge.
Okay.
Basically sprint over to this thing. And try to grapple.
Go for it. And yes, I know it states if you end within melee range of a living creature, you may do so. That's dumb because everyone's undead in Geb, and so we're allowing abilities that target living creatures to target all creatures, potentially, just for fun sake.
Oh, look at that.
Very nicely done. Fully restrained.
Solomon just drool flying from his mouth as he just charges this thing. And I have a question. It says, if I succeed, then I can make a jaw strike. Is the jaw strike at map because it's part of the 2 actions, or no?
It will be at map because you're using it after making a
Okay.
grapple strike, and there's nothing in the ability that says your map does not increase until after all parts end.
Gotcha.
That does not hit, unfortunately.
Okay. Now I got a question for the group. Do we want me to continue restraining this thing until my next turn, or do you want me to try and move this thing away from the ritual?
I'd try to move it away.
Probably try to
Okay.
move away.
Okay. Alright, now this ability I know it doesn't have map because it doesn't have the attack trait. I'm going to try and whirling throw this thing.
Okay.
I can throw it up. If I succeed, I can throw them up to 35 because I have a +5 strength. Or no, sorry, I do not have a +5 right now.
What is your strength modifier right now?
It's a +4 right now,
you
so
can
it'd be
throw 'em
30
up to
feet
30 feet.
if I succeed.
Nice.
Don't forget. Oh. We've also got hero points.
I will hero point that.
Go for it.
There we go.
Very nice. So what direction would you like to throw it in?
Basically, straight line away from the ritual, so
Okay.
into these rocks, basically.
Very nice. Go ahead and roll 3d6 plus 4 for me. Bludgeoning. As the creature will take that as it gets launched away. Take 17 points of bludgeoning damage as it lands on the ground. Unfortunately, because you did not crit, it does not land
prone,
prone.
yeah.
so it is still standing. But it's away and we'll have to use at least one action to move closer. Very well done. Sarian, we're up to you.
I'm gonna delay. Not a whole lot
Okay.
can do.
I basically just Bane chucked this thing.
Yeah, that will bring us to the one you're holding, Mahari. It is
Okay.
going to attempt to escape. They will fail their first roll. And they're going to try again. Failing the second time. And with their third roll, they will nat 20.
That's all their actions, though.
Yes. They break free, and because they nat 20, they may stride up to 5 feet. Do you have a reactive strike, Mahari?
I do.
You may take that here, since it is specifically a stride they are doing. As they are going to
Where's mine?
move here. Actually, yeah, they'll move there.
There we go. Alright, I'm gonna make this a Jaws strike.
Go for it. Biting into them.
Ah, wow, that's a miss.
Unfortunate, to be sure. Aranth, you're up. And Sarian, just let me know at any point if you want to come back into initiative.
Yeah.
I will be recalling knowledge on them to see what she might know about them.
Sure. Unfortunately, these kinds of creatures don't really fall into your purview. You're definitely able to confirm that they are undead in nature, but you get the sense there's more to them than just that. Amira sort of got into the nitty-gritty of the soul. As you think about the body that makes them up, based off of... Did you eat any of the one that was brought to you all this morning?
No.
Element would have.
Okay. That's fair. Something about the blood that leaked from it, Aranth, kind of put you off, more so than just what the thing was in the first place. You get the sense that these bodies are not entirely made out of flesh, but are also made out of the ground itself. Something about these creatures is elemental in nature on top of being undead.
Then I will... to that guy.
All right. That will unfortunately not hit. With a reroll it will, though.
Mhm.
Why does it say she was targeting herself?
It's, for some reason, Foundry's been saying that recently. Alright, 19 points of cold damage to this creature that it just takes as part of its form just begins to freeze over. That will bring us to your turn, Cajme.
How many shields do I get?
You can cast it, I believe, once per turn. I always forget if psychics are limited in the number of focus spells they can cast per turn.
They are not.
Alright, who all are you giving
Ooh.
shields to?
How far is shield? Can I reach Mahari?
It is, I believe, actually, for you using the psychic version, I know they did
30
it
feet.
30 feet.
Mahari's too far
Choose
away.
target ally within 30 feet to benefit.
Okay, so I'm gonna shield Amira and Arant,
Okay.
and hold on. I had a plan. I'm gonna shield myself. Sorry,
Okay.
Syrian, you're just gross.
So all three of you can grab that shield effect for yourself then.
He doesn't blame you. It's fine.
And as you grab the shield effect for yourself, Amira, that'll bring us to your turn.
Okay. So the shield lasts for until the start of Cajme's next turn.
Correct.
I'll go ahead and delay until after this thing moves.
Sure.
Also, sorry, I know you want me to declare this stuff. Could I have investigated the weird undead things in the snow as my lead?
No, I believe, because it takes a minute to change your lead, correct?
Yeah, but because Mr. Frost let us know about them previously, right?
Fair enough. And you did have one to look at for breakfast this morning. I will allow that then, yes.
Okay, thank you, I appreciate it.
Yeah. That'll bring us to this one's turn. It's going to crawl out of the snow and begin devouring the magic. I am not rolling well, I'll be honest, y'all.
Good.
Works for us.
Hey!
But there's a big chomp.
What did I just say?
And that will bring us... Did not want to actually show the name. That will bring us to the one that got thrown by Solomon. Solomon, your motion sense is a precise sense, correct?
That's what it's listed as, yeah.
Wild. You can feel more movement coming from around this area as well. At the
We
top
need to
of this
kill
round.
these things.
Another's from the north.
This one's going to
Or
use
north
one action
equivalent,
to
I guess.
stride here. And they're going to use one more action to stride in. Do you have a reactive strike, Solomon?
I do not. I am a monk.
Unfortunate. It is going to stride fully to here and use its last action to take a big old bite out of magical energy. Good gods, game. I don't even need to roll high to hit. The game is denying my dice. Mahari, you're up.
No, I'm taking...
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
I'm
Me
sorry.
last game.
Amira
Amira's back
wanted
in.
to.
And you're flanking.
Uh-huh. Okay, here comes my device stratagem.
Mm-hmm.
Is it going to do it? Yep, it did it.
Ah! Hey, that's
Hey,
how
that's-
I've been rolling. Actually, I've been rolling worse than that.
I mean, maybe I can hit this thing. Have we seen what kind of ACs we're hitting these things on?
It's above a
I
21.
do, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
I know what it is, but I'm not sure if the GM wants me to say.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to hit that with that. In that case, I'm gonna see if this thing has mental faculties.
Okay.
I'm going to try to Bon Moet in Necrol.
Okay. Just insulting it.
Yes.
The pile of meat. It takes the effect.
Wow. Okay. And then I am going to check. Demoralize it.
Okay. That will succeed specifically because you got the crit success on Bonmo.
Nice.
Making it frightened
Okay.
1.
Got that at least. Okay, so I guess that was technically a free device because I had it as my lead. So what to do with... Fuck it, I'll evangelize it as well.
Fantastic.
What does that do?
Makes them stupefied if I succeed.
Yeah? Well, that's Bonmo you just rolled. Oh, right,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
there's
but I
no,
don't have. Yeah.
There's no evangelize button. So that is going to be stupefied.
Mhm.
Aha!
Stupefy.
Stupefied 1 for 1 round. Now we are over to Mahari.
Okay, I'm gonna try an intimidating strike on this hunk of meat.
Sounds good.
Oop. Alright.
That's a hit.
Nice.
Alright.
For 11 points of damage. Very nice.
Yeah, and it's I want to see something about
As you bite into it, Mahari,
Mm-hmm.
you notice that... And you noticed this slightly when you were eating it earlier today, but now that it seems to be inhabited by a soul, the toughness of this thing has shot through the roof. And you struggle very heavily to tear into it with your teeth.
That's scary
Okay.
because hyenas have really good bite strength.
Yep. Okay, then I'm gonna try to grapple it,
Okay?
and that'll be at map 5.
Mm-hmm. That will not
Fail.
succeed, unfortunately.
Okay.
That will bring us to the 4th of these creatures. It's going
And
to
hopefully the last?
Hopefully. Going to stride to
see.
here and begin devouring the energy of the spell. Alright. One more action to do so. Alright.
Uh-oh.
The energy of the
This-
spell noticeably begins to flicker and wane as these creatures begin to make big chompy bites out of the energy. It begins to seemingly slow down
Kill
from
him.
the speed it was hitting. Solomon, you're up.
Okay then. So we're just gonna keep. Do you want me to keep trying to throw them and then you guys whittle them down with spells, or do you just want me to switch to straight up attack?
Just straight up attacking.
Because I don't have my hand wraps, so throwing might do more damage, but it takes longer to do and requires 2 rolls. What are we thinking?
Are hits
Well-
hitting?
Damage.
Damn it. Alright. Seems the consensus is damage, so
Smack the one that's eating stuff.
they're all eating stuff.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, just get this one in front of you that's frightened.
Okay.
It's
I'll go
flanked.
into my first action, Mountain Stance. Second action, Flurry of Blows.
Okay.
With my Stunning Fist as well.
So I remind myself, Stunning Fist. I don't have enough people who play monks.
Basically, if I hit, they have to make a save or they
Right.
get stunned 1.
Either
Or
strike
stun
hits
3
and
on a
deals
crit fail.
damage. Perfect.
Yep.
Oh, I forgot it even puts it in chat. God bless Foundry. Alright, 16 points of damage from the first one, and I'll go ahead and give that Fortitude save. Well, they'll nat 20 it.
Well,
I
I
wonder,
wonder
what
what they got.
Yeah, I wonder.
Second attack.
That does not hit, unfortunately.
Okay. Ba, 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 ba. Anything else I do is gonna have a strong map. So, but they haven't really been attacking us, so I'm going to not learn my lesson from the other game and try a grapple, since I have a higher grapple than I do a punch.
Fantastic. Unfortunately, not a success, but not a crit fail this time, so no getting grabbed in return.
Yep.
Solomon, we're up to you.
I just went.
I
Sarian.
meant Sarian. Gosh darn.
It's fine.
I
It's
knew that was going to happen
inconsequential
at
anyway.
some point.
Yeah. Well, there's not a whole lot he can do. So I guess we're just gonna come over here and he's gonna awkwardly bite this fucking thing, I guess.
Go for it.
There's literally nothing else he can do, so he's just gonna send it.
If I can just recommend something, we should whittle down one at a time. We don't have the damage to spread out.
Well, you got 4 people over there. There's 2 over here. Mahari's distracted by 1. So I feel like
Yeah, but they are all casters. They can reach any of them.
yeah, well, I can't do. I mean, you want me to come back over here and bite this thing? It's gonna do very little damage.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna
Concentrate
do the
on
same damage
one.
as that one.
Yeah, well, at least start on this one, but whatever. I'll do whatever. No big deal. Then we're gonna just do this, I guess.
You do not hit.
Yeah. Wow.
That one does not hit either. Good try,
You know
though,
what?
Sarian.
Let's, yeah, no, it's fine. No,
We're very proud of you.
No, listen, we talked about it before the thing. I consign myself to this fate, so I'm gonna deal with it. It's fine.
It helps. You would have missed the other one as well, if it helps.
Yeah, well,
That will bring us to the one next to you, Mahari. I believe you have your reactive strike back, correct?
Correct.
Go ahead and take it again. It's going to take a stride action.
Okay.
Unless you'd
And
like
since
to
my
save that reaction.
no, I mean my teeth weren't very effective, so I'm gonna try to whack it with my tail.
Go for it. You do notice that Solomon's punches seem to be having an actual effect on it.
Okay, here comes the tail.
That
With a miss.
just barely misses. I'm so sorry, sir.
Yeah.
So it will get its stride action into the magic, and it's gonna sink its teeth into it. It's just gonna bite away. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Can I roll a 5 or higher challenge, please? Goodness gracious.
You are having my luck earlier.
I
rubbed
really
off on you.
am. Oh, hey, there's a 1. Cool. I'm going to take that villain point and use it on something else out of spite later. What will I use it on? Who knows? Aranth, it's your turn. The creature does not lose frightened, because Mahari still has Aura of Despair.
I would like to try and disrupt them chomping.
How so?
And Pepper.
The percussive impact. Which one would you like to target with that? That one? Okay.
Actually, no, because this one is already injured. I'll just keep targeting this one.
Smart.
I know the splash did. Oops, sorry.
So go ahead and
Not
roll the attack roll first. That just barely hits because it is frightened, so go ahead and roll damage.
Wahoo!
Alright, so it'll take 22 damage, and then Solomon, Sarian, and Amira will all take that 1 sonic splash damage.
Sorry.
Oh no.
Whatever will you do? Oh, Amira, are you back?
Now she only has to do that 129 more times to kill me.
If you're back, Amira, Foundry still says you're away. Thank you. Cajme, you're up. Things are looking mildly dicey.
Damage, Cajme. That's what we need.
Okay. I am gonna grab Amira and give her a big kiss and whisper in her ear, "I'm sorry."
I thought I was going a different direction, I'll be honest.
Can't let you get hurt.
No, what? Huh?
Not again.
Huh?
I can't.
Huh? No, catch me! I have to kill these things.
Amira, you may make a reflex save if you would like to try and not let the spell surround you.
Don't you think it'd
okay.
be better to use that on the totem?
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, perhaps, but I don't know. Oh God, what's happening?
Friendly fire, friendly fire.
Okay.
No,
What-
I just finally got her back. I'm not gonna. Nothing. I'm not gonna let these two fuckers hurt her. Literally over my dead body.
You
That is
realize
a
they haven't
regular
attacked
success,
anybody yet, right?
Amira.
Okay, yeah. So I'm still in the sphere.
You are still trapped, but only has AC 5, hardness 10, and 10 hit points instead of 40. You got one action left, Cajme.
All right.
Would you like to
And-
begin?
I'm gonna shield a Ranth.
Okay.
Kim, Jericho, you gotta stop doing this to
No,
to us.
I refuse.
Swear if this is the make or break moment of this fight.
Aranth, go ahead and grab that shield effect, and that will bring us to this little goofball right here, who is gonna just start nomming on that magic again. Hey, there's a good roll. Alrighty. We're just gonna keep doing it.
Stop it.
Shit. Does the totem say badly injured?
It might.
Yeah.
God damn, can
Yep,
I
it
roll a hit,
does.
please?
No,
It does
don't.
say badly injured.
That will bring us to this one right here. Man, it's surrounded by a lot of people, huh? It's just gonna keep chewing on magic as if you guys aren't even there. Game. Game. Please. Stop this. I've never rolled so poorly in my life. That's not true. These dice are wild, man. Getting like one hit a turn, but each one that does hit is a crit. It's wild. Amira, we're at
I
your
wonder why it
turn.
was falling so fast.
This one loses its frightened. Oh no, that's
I'm
stupid.
gonna-
Which it does lose.
I'm gonna sense motive on Cash.
Okay.
Is she really just trying to protect me, or is something weird going on?
So what we're gonna do here, real quick, we'll be right back.
What's happening?
Hello there!
What's happening?
As far as you can tell with this sense motive roll, Cajme is panicking a little bit, but there is a
Okay.
strange calmness to her as she is panicking. But as far as you can tell, she is doing this out of love for you. She is really and truly trying to protect you right now.
Okay. Okay, is that all? Can I go
That's
back
all.
to the main channel?
Yeah, if you wanted to make any other checks on her here, you can do that before we go back. But if you're going to leave it at that, then we can just pivot back.
It's more damage than my fist strike does at this point until I get my gloves.
Your hand wraps.
What would you like
So
to do for the
here,
remaining 2 actions?
here's a very funny thing. My dagger does not deal enough damage to get through the hardness of the resilient sphere.
That's a tragedy.
Nothing I have can possibly deal enough damage to get through the resilient sphere.
Would you like to ask Cajme a pointed question?
Cajme, What's going on? What are you doing?
I can't lose you again. I won't.
That is a success against her. So...
By whirling throw a creature into the sphere, will it break?
No. You're
Damn.
very certain after this, Amira, that she's not lying to you.
Yes, but... Okay, I'm going to turn to the other thing and Bonmo and demoralize that.
Okay, well, you've only got one action left.
Oh, right, sense motive.
Demoralize.
Yeah.
Makes it easier.
That is a success. They will become frightened. All right. Mahari, you're up.
Stride.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm Jericho, if I want to place a cone, how do I get rid of it once I place it?
I can just delete it when you're done.
Okay. Okay.
Don't you worry your little head.
Okay. Click and drag.
Cones start from a corner of your space.
Yeah.
Two action thing, you can move up one and do it.
Yeah. That's a
Or
15-foot
might
cone
not.
I've got right there, right?
That's a 10, isn't it?
No, that's 15.
Oh, that was smaller than I thought.
Yeah.
But not very big.
Okay. All right. Yeah. How do
That's what she said.
Thank you.
You can just hit delete to delete it.
Oh, okay.
Backspace.
Delete. That's how you do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, need to go back to the movement tool. Actually, I want to move there instead.
Okay.
Tail swipe this guy.
Okay. That's a hit.
Almost a nat 20.
I know, right?
Close but no cigars. Nice max damage, though.
Okay, and then this guy, I'm going to try to demoralize.
All right, sounds good.
I have intimidating glare, so. Yeah.
You've also heard Amira yelling at them in Necrol and seemingly having success with that.
Got it.
Very nice. That is a success.
Okay, and then that will end my turn.
All right. That'll bring us to the turn of this one over here that Amira just frightened.
Chomp, chomp.
The ritual looks like it is almost done. For those of you that are magically inclined, it looks like the magic that is coalescing in the center at the actual statue appears as if it's almost about to complete. Exactly how many more seconds till that occurs, you are not certain. But the magic energy that is being attracted to it is also slowing down as these creatures chew on it.
Imagine what this would be like if he was rolling well with the rest of the attacks.
Yeah.
Oh,
Probably
we would have
over
been
already.
Yeah, it'd be over. We would have been so royally screwed.
Yeah, you guys might have had to find another way home. But that's okay. I've prepared for you guys to find another way home.
No. That's not acceptable. We're not allowing that.
Solomon, you're up.
Okay, first action, I'm actually going to move up here.
Okay.
Then I am going to try and grapple this one right here. Well, actually, you know what? We're kind of pressed right now. I'm just going to do an attack.
Go for it.
If you have 2 hands, can you double grapple? Okay.
I don't.
You will not, if
I
they're
don't
both
know.
free hands.
Yes, you can.
You will not be able to make other punch attacks with those hands while they're grappling creatures, but you can make them. Unfortunately, 22 does not hit.
I want to use my last hero point. No.
Please, because if this thing dies, Cajme is going to have to sacrifice herself to get us home, and I'm not willing to deal with that right now.
Would that really be so bad? No, I'm just kidding. Alright. So, I guess I have another question regarding this sphere. Can the sphere be crit?
The
No,
magic,
it's immune to criticals.
the sphere of resilience, it cannot be.
Okay.
I'm kind of
'cause
useless in combat, so just focus on the thing.
Because I'm kind of thinking that even if I do crit this thing somehow, it's still not going to be dead. And the map, it's going to be near impossible to hit. Screw it.
Unfortunately, it's not enough to get the hit on.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to Flurry of Blows the sphere.
Okay.
Has an AC of 5.
Yeah. So,
Absolutely
one.
hits.
Jericho, why do you have 3 songs playing at the same time?
For ambiance, don't question it. Second one hits. Alright, you've dealt a total of 3 damage to the sphere. It's down to 7 hit points remaining.
Wait, total?
It's got hardness 10.
It only has... Oh. Forgot it was... I thought it was hardness 5 for some reason.
No. Hardness 10 still. Hardness 10, 10 hit points, AC 5.
God.
Wait, so 13 plus 8 is 21, isn't it?
I completely forgot Flurry of Blows does combine damage, does it not?
Yes. Yes, it does.
You can see I don't have enough people that play monks in my games. Yeah, that will be enough then to shatter the resilient sphere. Thank you for catching that, Amira.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot
I know
about that
it's
as
not.
well.
I know it's not my turn, but I am gonna scream no at you.
I'm going to smack the shit out of you if you try anything else.
Sarian, you're up.
I
Sarian
have
doesn't
magic
have
hand. I don't need magic weapons.
Sarian's gonna move here, and he's gonna try and bite this thing. We all know how well that's gonna go. Make sure I'm not doing blind rolls here. He's gonna hero point that. He has 3. Oh, holy shit, he hit. Holy
For
shit.
6!
He did no damage to it, because it has more resistance to piercing than he can deal.
Oh.
But he's trying
Punch
his
it.
best, and that's what matters.
Oh,
Unfortunately, his best is nowhere near good enough. Aranth, you're up.
Rams, do you have any way to heal this fucking thing?
Yup.
Good, heal it, please.
So remember, the totem's health is just a representation of the magical energy flowing into the ritual. It's not exactly something that can just be healed.
What? Okay, never
Why'd that-
mind.
Why'd that thing lose its frightened condition again?
Because Foundry sometimes works and sometimes doesn't.
Its turn pass?
Foundry just sometimes works and sometimes doesn't.
Oh, wait. You're in the aura. Never mind.
What would you like to do, Aranth?
Do you have any way to slow these things down, delay them? Daze potentially stuns them. Agonizing Despair frightens them.
but it's a mental effect.
Yeah,
They're
they're affected by
Yeah, they're-
mental effects.
oh,
Final sacrifice. Blow up Gale.
well, I don't have Gale out. Oh wait, did I?
Well, okay, you know what? There you go.
Oh, okay.
Actually, yeah, well, I forgot Gale has tattoo transformation. Is Gale a tattoo right now?
I think because he got cold yesterday when they were outside, she put him back into tattoo form, but I feel like she might have brought him back out when they were in the igloo? Question mark?
Well, you're out in the snow now.
Wonderful. So yeah, so she brought him out
Okay,
when they got in the igloo.
so Gale is with you.
Ba, 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 ba.
Now blow him up! Ha ha! So the
I feel
question
like
is,
you're very eager for this.
You're gonna blow him up right in front of all of us?
I'm okay with this.
she can free action use a hex to make him move first. Don't forget, if you wish to, you can Patron's Puppet at the start of your turn to give him a full move action.
I can't do this safely without fucking up Mahari.
Go for it.
I think there is a place you can move him. I saw.
To get
No.
both of these guys in it, because that's what
Yeah,
I want to do.
and not
is-
Bahari.
Yeah.
It's
Issues
gonna
with
catch.
other people.
Yeah.
Who else would it get?
Go on, Aranth. Just blow up Gale next to me.
Again?
Yep. You know
So
you want
the-
to.
The big thing is I don't know if trying to kill these things is the right move. I think we need to just slow them down until the ritual finishes. I think we've been on the wrong track with trying to kill them.
That's what I was doing before, but people wanted me to start doing damage, so I swapped over. Then I had to free you.
Miguel kind of like looks at Mahari. Oops.
Fuck.
I will give some reflex saves here, and if you could
I'll
as well,
give her-
Mari.
Oh yes.
This
Oh,
one succeeds.
yeah.
Very
Mahari
nice,
succeeds. So I take
Uh,
half.
This one fails and takes full. And Gale vanishes in fire and smoke. And you've got one action left, Aranth.
I will guidance Amira. Oh, wait, no, just kidding. I will guidance. Well, this depends entirely on if Cajme's gonna fucking freak out or not.
Guidance Solomon.
Yeah, I'll do that. And that's my turn.
All right. Cajme, we're up to you.
Amira is going to stare at Cajme in the eyes and say, I can't lose you either. Whatever you're thinking of doing, don't fucking do it, Cajme.
I told you I would never leave you.
And then Kashmi does it.
Wait, can you put one of these things in a bubble and they can't attack or bite?
Yes, that is. Huh? Huh? What? Whoa. No!
What?
No!
What's happening?
Kashmi strides forward to the statue and just places her hands out on top of the coalescing sphere of magical energy. And completes it.
What? No!
Kashmi,
Yes.
Aside from what you just said to Amira,
Oh no!
do you have any last words?
No!
No,
Sure.
actually, I'm just gonna wipe the tear.
Okay.
I want you to know, as this is happening, like, as Cajme, I don't know, like, puts herself in the locus of the ritual or whatever, Amira is desperately trying to, like, grab onto her and pull her away from the locus of the ritual. Though I'm sure that Cajme can keep Amira from doing that if she wants to.
I mean, I'm not gonna lose you again either. So there's nothing to grab.
As you reach out for Cajme, Amira,
Uh-huh.
and where you would normally pass through her, something you're very used to seeing happen, though you haven't seen it for a while aside from last night.
Mm-hmm.
You normally expect at least a vague, cold sensation as you pass through the energy that makes up Cajme that's there.
Yeah.
This time you feel nothing. Because where you place your hand, there's nothing left.
What?
You will watch as Cajme fades from existence before your eyes. The swirling energy of the ritual that has taken on this purple hue begins to speed up once more, faster and faster, faster than the ritual was going when the wolf was the locus of it. The orb of energy begins to expand, flattening down, pressing into the snow, and just expanding into a massive gateway that you are all standing atop of. Looking through this purple sphere on the ground, almost all of you, aside from Solomon, recognize what you see on the other side. The ancient cobblestone of a wedding chapel.
A what chapel?
A wedding chapel.
Cool.
Why here? Why here? Huh? What?
Cracks begin to form in the barrier.
There's a portal, you said?
Underneath your feet.
Is there a way to, like, jump in?
Well, it's currently opening, it seems. So this is your last chance to get off if you want. If you want to stay here, you're more than welcome to. And that's an offer for everyone.
Aren't we trying to go through the portal, though?
Yes.
Why would we get off? Why,
That's the
why would
point.
we get off?
That's the point. You know what? If you don't want to have to deal with this, you are free to stay behind.
Roll a new character.
Everyone but me because I'm dead.
Yeah.
That's not nice, Jericho.
Hey, you know what, Cajme? We've already got your other character ready to go, so...
What? No! Don't say that!
Huh?
No.
The magic
This
enters
was
the
the plan
shadows.
all along.
And you all find yourself rapidly losing consciousness as you feel your entire bodies be turned inside out.
Oh.
It's like Friday night.
The next thing you recognize as you all slowly regain consciousness is the vine-covered stone walls of an old chapel surrounding you on all sides, with Cajme nowhere in sight.
Is her mother's body still there?
No. There
Oh,
are no bodies. There's no blood, even. It seems someone or something cleaned up the chapel in the interim time. The
Aran
party token
stumbles.
is now officially correct in your guys' position.
Amira is currently catatonic on the ground.
Try your heart
I
bond
gotta
ritual.
carry her. Now I gotta carry her home.
Solomon, she said she wasn't gonna leave me again. But she's gone. Solomon. She's gone. Cajme's gone.
A rare moment of compassion, he'll just scoop her up. She probably is not gonna be wanting to walk.
Yeah, she like, I'm imagining the way it looks isn't so much like a princess carry or whatever, but instead it's more like how a small
cradle.
child, yeah, it's like a small child being carried by a parent or guardian or something. As
Yeah, it's full on cradling in one arm, other arm just kind of holding her on the back, patting her head.
yeah.
Sometimes it takes more strength to let go than to hold on. She was stronger than us all. You were right.
Oh, shit. Okay, it's officially Ellie crying on microphone time.
Yes! Did it! Let's go, Kim. We succeeded.
Kim, why? Why have you done this to me? I am demanding answers of you, Kim.
Well, sometimes a girl just needs a little change.
On the bright side, she's not going to be, at least to our knowledge, being able to be tortured anymore.
The one thing in most of Amira's life that brought her genuine happiness, and you two tore it away from her.
I just thought of a really best.
Go ahead. I'm already in as much pain as I can be anyways.
So you're single now.
Oh, God.
What the fuck?
Stop!
Oh,
It hasn't even
my
been
dark
10
God.
minutes!
Oh no!
Jesus!
This was the plan all along.
It was!
This was Solomon's
This was
plan.
planned!
I told you it was bad.
Oh,
Solomon's
no.
rubbing his hands together in the background, just like, alright!
I thought I was a monster.
Well, I mean, never mind.
What are the rest of you going through right now?
Sarian is gonna pick himself up off the floor, and as he's changing back into his normal form, he's kind of like shaking his limbs out very vividly. And when he's finally back to his normal form, he shivers and he goes, ugh, ugh. Can't stand that feeling. Really can't.
Iranth kind of like looks at the chapel, and she just remembers how much pain she was in the last time she was here, and she recognizes the pain that she's in now. And she stumbles out of the portal, and she just kind of sits on one of the pews and holds her face in her hands.
Jericho, what's the deific I iconography? Is that the word?
Mm-hmm.
What's the deific iconography of this chapel again?
There is not any.
Okay.
Sullivan's a little bit like kind of the only person they talked to in a while, but he also didn't really have that connection. So at this point, he's just trying to console Mira at this point.
Mahari would think back to what he told the voice about the cup being half empty.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess this is that cup being drained.
Who's gonna ruffle Mahari's ears and tail now?
Mahari will look at Amira. No one. No one now.
Who's gonna make fun of everybody?
Raise his hand.
Solomon. Actually, you wouldn't necessarily know to look for anything differently. Aranth and Sarian, would the two of you please give me perception checks?
Oh god, this better not be crows again.
Would I be that mean? Don't answer that.
Yes.
I was gonna say.
I said
Yeah.
don't answer
hold,
that.
hold on a second here.
You don't need me to fucking answer it!
Okay, thanks for the rolls.
Oh, okay.
That means we
The
both rolled
classic
in that one, by the
Yeah,
way.
that means we
Yeah,
both rolled
yeah,
terribly
No,
right
if
there.
you not one, I'd be lying to you right now.
Oh,
Oh.
no you wouldn't. Don't reverse psychology me.
Aranth, as you're sitting in the pew, head in your hands, you notice that the floor looks a bit different. It was a bit softer than the last time you were here, but at first you just kind of chalked it up to moss or grass or dirt appearing or growing here in however long it's been since you were last here. But now as you're sort of sitting here, head in your hands, you open your eyes again and you realize what's looking at you isn't green or brown, but a dark mixture of black and red and what looks to be flesh.
Huh?
Oh, I don't like that.
The,
My bare toes are on this fucking nastiness.
the entirety of the ground of this chapel, at least from what you can see where you are, appears to be made out of flesh that is leaking this blackish red pus.
I need to
Oh.
fire their cleaners.
And she just kind of like tucks her legs up really quick, just oh. The fuck is on the ground?
Does it look like rotten flesh?
Strangely, no. It looks relatively healthy.
I'm just gonna try and take a bite out of it.
Oh my god.
Fortitude save. Now.
Oh no!
Right away.
You're fucked, buddy. Do you have any hero points?
What is
Actually,
happening?
at 25, you're fine. My apologies.
Oh, I
It
like
tastes
Jericho.
I've
was-
mastered-
nasty.
Jericho
I have
was,
Master
like,
Force
so
shoots.
into that. Jericho's like, you're fucked.
Yeah, I was checking the DC as I said that, because I thought the DC was a bit higher. I forgot I lowered it earlier today. It does not taste good, but it, at the same time, tastes both fresh and rotten at the same time. It's like
Here's
almost if a living creature was stitched together with a deceased creature. And you're sort of eating both fleshes at the same time.
Chews it for a second, then spits it out. Don't try that.
That reddish black. What in your mouth you realize is blood, but looks a bit more coagulated, thicker than regular blood, is just like coating your teeth at the moment.
I wouldn't dream of it. Ugh.
I need to learn a thing about stitching. This is disgusting. So I don't. Oh wait, there it is. Never mind. Well, we're here now.
No,
So I assume I'm still holding a mirror.
not all of us.
Forgotten. Go. It was vengeance, was it not?
Vengeance. But more than that, I wanted to hurt the people who hurt Cajme. For her sake, not even for mine, but she's not here.
Dues. That matters not. Their deeds outdone. Now consequences must arise.
Amira is not going to give a verbal answer, but she'll give a small nod. Yeah, she's not in a good spot. She had her wife for like a day. Less than that.
You had it for a night.
A night.
Well, fortunately, since you don't have any equipment, I can carry you and not even be encumbered, so
Yeah.
I'll just continue carrying her.
No, Amira will go ahead and start walking under her own power. She'll kind of like gauge which way is northwest. Then, okay, so is anything weird happening with this church right now? Like,
Aside
I mean,
from war.
besides the fact that it's made out of flesh or whatever.
No, the rest of the church looks pretty fine.
Well, if the church is made out of flesh or not, that's not. Amira's gonna start walking
I will
towards
say, the
Great
ground is
Arch.
not like entirely spongy when you're walking on it. There are areas where it's like much more solid. You're still stepping on this sort of flesh on it, but it almost feels like there's bone underneath it in patches that you're stepping on, where it provides a more solid footing. But as you step out of the open entrance of the church, the flesh doesn't continue far outside of the church. It does cover the ground a bit, but past that it is mostly dirt and grass again. Aside from patches that look to be the same sort of flesh and pus growth on the ground and also on the trunks of some of the trees, which seem to be almost mutating in patches into this sort of flesh form.
There's a mimic. Roll initiative.
You are fighting every tree in the forest. Best of luck, idiots.
Truly. Truly the force of no return.
Are you guys just heading back to the manor? Or do you
I
have
What's
another
left
place
of
to
it?
go?
I would recommend we travel very carefully. News of our escape will eventually reach here.
Yes, well, something tells me we might not have to go back too.
As I'm assuming do we want to head to Great Urge and Clock Manor right now, or does anybody want to do something else?
Sounds like the best as anything we can do considering what just happened. Considering we have nothing but our wits. Maybe try to find Lixel. See where she went off to. But, Amira, this is probably the last name you want to hear. But, if your sire and whoever else is responsible set us all up, I'm pretty sure they took all of our holdings and belongings with them. They probably gave the manor to someone else. And they probably left spies to make sure that if we ever did come back, they were notified.
You're probably right, Mahari, but where else should we go?
Oh,
Who cares of ownership?
I'm not saying that I have another place we could go. I'm just saying we need to be careful. Especially me, because I stick out like a sore thumb, even among Geb's population.
Used to, at least.
Jericho, you gotta stop dropping bombshells like that.
Nah, I don't think I will.
Well, Mahari doesn't know that yet.
Fair.
I do want to say that wherever the group ends up deciding to go, Great Urge, Clock Manor, or somewhere else, as she's leaving, she will stop at the entrance to the chapel to turn around and look towards the altar, and remember what... shit. Sorry, one moment.
The music is Journey's End.
Remember what
Wow.
Cajme looked like in her wedding dress on that day, however long ago.
Okay.
Let's head to Kalak.
Okay. As you begin making your way slowly down the path towards the manor you, at one point, called home. And this strange growth that covers the ground doesn't disappear. If anything, it begins to grow a bit more numerous as you make your way towards the manor. Much larger patches of ground and trees, entire trees that seem to have been completely formed out of now flesh and bone, leaking blood instead of sap. But eventually you make your way out of the forest and onto the open road, back home. Morning passes into afternoon as you all make the long trek, but eventually you do find your way back home. Back to the Kalak Manor. Or at least what remains of it.
Oh.
As a vast chunk of the building is just gone now. Great red crystal that sat on the roof and allowed light inside shattered. Pieces covering the ground or embedded into those strange patches of flesh. Most of the walls partially knocked down in areas, still standing in others. The front doors torn off their hinges and laying in the grass to the side. What you can see inside of the building itself, a twisted, wrecked mess. At least from where you are, no signs of life.
Home sweet home.
Amira is emotionally devastated right now, but Mahari has at least reminded her to have some good sense. She'll give a quick perception check to see if there's anybody around.
Sounds good.
Mahari.
Yeah, Sarian will jump in on that too.
No supplies or anything. Can I try and see if I can scrounge up some food?
When you guys enter the building, you may.
Yeah.
But everyone's just kind of standing, unless you want to do it around the outside.
Oh, I'm not sure which point we're at. Wherever
The group is
I'll
currently
do it.
outside of the building, checking for traps or other people or anyone keeping watch.
Okay. So wait till we're inside.
Sure.
Okay. I'll go first when we do go in.
Interesting. I need... Amira and Mahari, with your perception checks, you do notice things. You can hear a very faint sound coming from within the manor, though you can't quite make out what the sound is. Mahari, I need to pull you aside for a moment, please.
Okay.
Hello, good sir.
Hello.
I lied about you being unable to make out the sound. You, in fact, can.
Okay.
It sounds like faint purring. Coming from within the manor. Specifically in the direction of the master bedroom. But at the same time you hear that, something else catches your attention. the uncomfortable feeling of something watching you. You can't place where that feeling is coming from, but you don't feel like you and everyone else are alone. Not as in they're directly with you, but you haven't seen any other living or dead creatures up until this point since you arrived in chapel, and something about that, you feel like you aren't alone.
Does it feel similar to when he was watched in his past, or when he was metaphorically watched in his cell?
Different. Trying to figure out a good way to describe this. It feels both as if no one is around you guys aside from yourselves. The air is stale, dead almost. But at the same time, it feels as if hundreds upon thousands of things know exactly where you are. It's not like that feeling of eyes boring into your back, but still something is causing your hackles to raise. You just cannot for the life of you figure out what is causing that.
And I hear purring.
Mm-hmm. Very faint. Coming from
what
within
I
the manor.
In the direction of the master bedroom.
Correct.
Does this purring make his heart speed up? Is it that purring, or is it just he can just tell it's just purring?
The sound definitely feels familiar to Mahari.
Oh, this is...
Ready to head back?
Yes.
All right. You may see yourself back to the main chat.
Okay.
Sounds me.
We're back.
Welcome
You
back.
are, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So, what would you all like to do? You can hear something within the manor.
Is the door locked?
There is no door. The doors are
And-
on the ground a foot or two away.
Jericho, is there a loose stone nearby?
There is not.
Is there any loose stone anywhere within my eyesight?
Unfortunately, no. Looking around, the vast majority of the ground here is covered by flesh, bone, and pus. There's small patches of dirt and grass here and there that aren't covered, but for the most part, it remains.
So even
There's
though the
very
building...
little inorganic-looking material around, it appears.
What does the sky look like?
At the moment? It's a great question. You remember the last time you were here in Geb, a reddish fog that covered the sky. Up above, you see what appears to be a massive field of green energy covering the sky in all directions.
What the fuck is that supposed to be, Jericho?
We're not.
So,
We're
just
not back
hold
in
on, hold on.
Kansas, are we?
hold on a minute. So Jericho, the building Kalak has been destroyed,
Mhm.
and it's like, is it a almost perfect destruction? Like there's no loose anything. It's just like someone took a pair of scissors and cut a piece
No,
of paper.
it looks like the building has been mostly, like, wrecked. Someone came in like a tornado and destroyed a lot. However, outside of the building, at least, there's nothing that is loose on the ground. It has all been entirely covered by whatever this flesh growth is.
Um.
I'm
is
gonna
this-
I'm gonna step into the manor.
yeah. Amira's gonna head
And
towards
Saren
her
will follow
bedroom.
suit.
Jericho, Mahari's going to head towards that thing he heard.
Okay. So same direction as Amira.
Yep.
so there's voices involved now. Solomon will be following. He'll find food later.
Unfortunately, I do not have a version of this map that is destroyed to reflect, but use your imaginations, people.
I don't know how to
What?
read.
Once it loads.
Imagine the map is destroyed.
Then there is a map.
Shut up. As you begin making your way towards your bedroom, Amira, hold up. The sound
Mahari
becomes
would
a
have
little
been
bit
with her.
clearer. Sure.
Mahari would have been with her.
Sarian will be close on their heels.
Okay. You hear what sounds like purring coming from your bedroom, Amira.
Oh no.
I swear if we waltz in on an adult scene.
I have class, okay?
Cajme? Cajme, is that you?
Slow down. We don't know what's.
No, Amira's rushing ahead to see what the purring is.
Did Cashme purr? He's just legitimately
She purred all the
confused.
time.
Kim, as the party walks into Amira's bedroom, would you describe your new character to the party?
Oh my god.
So she's like tall and slender, with like smooth black skin, except for a little bit like on her shoulders and on her cheeks and on her calves. Two adorable little black pointy ears, long black hair,
What? What are you doing to
big
me?
amber eyes. Sleeping like Anna in Frozen on the bed.
It's one of the other Cajmes.
Now, I believe there is something different about
What?
this Cajme in particular. Would you care to share that information?
Oh yeah, it's all
They're a
casual.
fucking furry.
There's no even hint of a whisper of a speck of non-corporealness. Like, it is as real as she gets. She's a real girl.
And that's where we're going to end the session for tonight.
No.
Ah!
I knew
Thank you
that's
all
what
were
so
gonna
much
end
for
at this
playing.
point.
I knew Jericho was gonna pull it.
Oh, it was coming, man. You knew it was coming.
I knew it. I was waiting for it.
Okay, no. We are not ending the session here.
Am I
I
being
refuse to allow
overruled?
you to end the session here.
Yeah, you
She
kind
needs
of
to get her emotional trauma in for the evening. Come on now.
This whole fucking session's been emotionally traumatizing.
Okay.
What do you mean?
That's the point. She
Give-
wants more.
Give me 30 seconds. I just want to see one thing.
You want me to time it?
No.
Sure. If
Okay.
Amira runs over to the side of the bed and shake it, is this Cajme awake or is she asleep?
I'm ugly sleeping.
Amira's going to shake Cajme awake. Like, Cajme, you're with us, you're still here. How does this Cajme react when she's awoken by Amira?
She'll wake up confused and laugh and say, "Where else would I be?"
That doesn't tell me anything, but
You're
okay.
the only place you can be.
That didn't answer my question. Okay.
Oh no.
I'm Kashmi. Why are you in my house?
We're in the other world.
I was gonna say, joke's on us. We didn't go forward. We went backwards. Congratulations, everybody.
We're in the world that she. Oh no.
Above table, I will confirm you are back on Galarian in your original reality.
Yeah, but this is not our original Cajme. She has no fucking idea who any of us are.
No, but the memories that were destroyed because of the fucking terror guards being
Automaton?
destroyed. When
This
the
is
workshop,
Cajme.
when the
She just
workshop
has no
fucking,
memory of us.
yeah. When the workshop exploded, all of the
Wait.
fucking terror guards
Oh my god.
that were holding her memories also fucking exploded.
Oh no.
Amir, did you try your message you can do?
Jericho,
I look at
The heart
Can
bond
I
is not
imaginary to
broken.
you?
can I send a message to Cajme through the heart bond?
What would you like to message her?
Hello? Question mark?
Do you verbalize the question mark?
No.
Oh, that'd be funny if you did.
Just hello? Cajme?
Cajme, you hear someone talking inside your head.
Oh my god.
Oh, fuck!
Oh!
Cajme, quite uncomfortable with this new sensation, is going to do one of those kind of like when the cats put up their back and then they walk that backwards walk all weird.
Oh, jeez.
Nope. Not again.
He's like, oh, I'm out of here.
Ugh.
You can't get away, Solomon. There's shit that'll happen here.
I know, that's just
No, it's the question I was asking to myself has been answered, and I kind of wish it hadn't been.
You're welcome.
I'm sorry for fucking up your entire day with that realization.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you all so much for playing tonight. I know we didn't do a break as we normally do, but didn't really have a good time for it with all that was going on. So thank you for sticking it out the whole time. Thank you for showing up and playing. I sincerely hope you all enjoyed. And I will see you all next week.
drama is real.
The trauma, the angst.
If it makes you feel any better, Allie, I cried too. Twice.
I haven't laughed that
everyone.
hard in a while.
Is this
I haven't laughed that hard
actually
in
a
a
new?
while.
Is this a